Hello, greetings, fellow stationeers. Let's continue on where we were going from. We just finished number 5. We've completed our chill room. Literally is a chill room. I'm using it to chill oxygen. At the moment, there's nothing in there. It's looking pretty good. It's going well. I can actually empty this waste tank. I probably should have done that before I severed my oxygen tank. So I'll just get all this stuff nice and empty and ready. I got 6,000 oxygen. Fantastic. Let's go. Um, I don't need this at the moment, so this can go towards chilling this stuff. Oops. Now, the thing is, my oxygen's going to get icy cold if I have this many radiators attached. I mean, I need to cool it, obviously, but I don't. Oh gosh, it's already icy cold. I don't want to cool it that fast. I kind of want to cool it as I go, and this is kind of one of the challenges. I'll just get my light on. Is trying to keep your gases at the temperature you want. You can often go, way too cold by accident. So at the moment it's super cold. It doesn't matter. Next time I empty your waste tank, it's going to be super hot and it's going to cancel out that incredibly cold temperature. That's going to continue to go down because it's sitting in a vacuum. But I'm going to be constantly dumping hot stuff in there. I probably want another waste tank just for quality of life. I also want another oxygen tank. I want to fill one of these tanks with oxygen. I probably need to get a tool manufactory going, and yeah, just painted a tank white so I don't accidentally put it in the wrong spot or anything. Okay, let's reverse this. Let's get out there. The big thing I'm currently working on, I don't need to do it yet. It's when I go out mining on like long mining runs. That's when I'm most. Whoosh, that's when I'm most concerned about, like running out of oxygen. So getting an extra tank would be nice. What I'm doing right now is building my steel frames because I'm going to be laying the foundations for my atmospheric system. I pretty much always do things in this order. I might as well chuck that one there as well. I pretty much do things the same every run. It's sort of the same system. 3, 4. I'll put one out there. 5. Well, I've already got these in place, so 6. There we go. I might add to this power array. I don't see myself adding to it anytime soon because these things are fantastic for power. I know I'm building steel frames. I don't care. I need so many of them, and they actually take a while to build. So yeah, it's always first you kind of after the initial setup, it always goes the same. First you deal with your power needs, and then you deal with your then you get the furnace. Oops, steel sheets needed. Oh, I've only got one. I should get more before I build too many of these things. There we go. So as I was saying, yeah, after your initial setup, whatever it is, whether you're on Vulcan taking shelter, or you're on Venus getting your waste tank situation sorted and your oxygen chilled, or your waste tank sorted, the next step is always power. Then the step after that is getting steel from a furnace, and then usually straight after that, it's pretty much always atmospherics. It's always the next step. For me, it is anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need about 18 more. I'm actually close to getting all these. In terms of steel sheets, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 18, 26 steel sheets. Yeah, I said before, I wish I could put like a number in this machine and just tell it how many to produce. Wish I had some, or the Mark II, for instance, gives you that option to choose the number that you want. Maybe there's a way to do it, and I just don't know it. Maybe you can do it using logic, or maybe it's built in the machine, and I've just never known. I don't know. Put in the comments below if there's a better way to do things. I love advice in this game. I know a lot. I figured out how to survive harsh worlds and get by, but there's lots of shortcuts and things that I don't know, that I just simply never learned. I don't know. In real life, I don't have enough time to sit there watching, every single Stationeers playthrough that exists. So a lot of this stuff I got from reading wikis and stuff. I've watched a few playthroughs before, not playthroughs, but like tutorial videos, more likely is a better way to put it. How to set up a furnace and how it works, and bits and pieces like that. Okay, so I didn't want 18, I wanted 18 plus whatever amount this is. I think it's 6 plus 2. I don't think I wanted this frame here. It doesn't matter, I'm moving this whole power array, so it's going to be moved, just not yet. Just leave it like it is for now. This episode is basically going to be me laying the foundations for my atmospheric system. Unfortunately, these sheets build so fast, I kind of do have to babysit them to some degree. I can maybe do a little bit of mining. There's no hassle, and I'm going to need more steel sheets later on, definitely. So if I make 40, it's not a big issue. Whoa! Okay, that's dangerous. I've just fallen through the world a few times. It's kind of like it's kind of like lava weirdness, like through the world. So if you fall through the world, you just die. You just burn to death and die. I know my sheets are mounting up, but I am going to need a lot of them. I mean, it's not like that's the only number of frames I'm ever going to build. I just want to expose some oxygen here. Yeah, that's good enough. Just so I know, not oxygen. Why did I say oxygen? I want to expose some iron. So it looks like I have got more than the number of steel sheets I intended to build. Yep, easily more. I need 3 more. Yeah, it's okay. I got spare waste tanks up my sleeve. So let's get these foundations sorted out and working. Just 1 sheet per frame. I'm not going to be, making an enclosed temperature-controlled base. I can't control temperatures at all until I build a full atmospheric system and then have a bunch of X captured and then the X run through the pipes. I use X because it's the best coolant. It's got like the best heat transfer. So I'm just laying these out. I'm going to need 6 insulated tanks, a ridiculous number of insulated pipes. I'm going to try and keep as much insulated as I can. It'll just make it easier for me to control the temperature of everything. How did I end up with 1 extra? I think I was going to chuck 1 here. Oh, no. Did I build too many? Or have I not built? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I wanted 1 there. Yeah. There we go. That dirt is bugging me. I can't see what I'm doing if there's dirt here. Honestly, I want to dig out all this dirt. There could be precious resources in underneath all this, which I'm trapping in. Like there's some iron, for instance. So yeah, if I was going to go mining, this would be the mining I should have done while I was waiting for the sheets to build. I got to remember that for next time. But I don't like filling in frames until I've. It's okay. On top of it, all good. I don't like putting frames inside dirt without knowing what's inside them. I just don't like waste, really. Don't like wasting stuff. So I'm just gonna dig these. They're only gonna be partially filled, but eventually these are gonna be airtighted because the atmospherics is gonna be its own contained room with temperature controls in it, which it's not gonna be a vacuum because I'll be spending a lot of time in the atmospherics room, so I want to have windows so I can see outside, see what's going on out there, if there's a storm or the sun's out or whatever. I mean, honestly, I don't need windows. There's no different. The only difference between night and day is during day you can see better. You don't have to have your light on, drawing power, and obviously solar panels work during the day. They don't work during the night, and plants work during the day, not during the night. Speaking of solar panels, that thing would have been damaged during the last storm. See a yellow bar there? You don't have to tape everything. This is I don't know if it's an exploit or if it's intended, but you can just rip up the panel and then, oops, yeah, so drill it up, and then when you put it back down again, it's full health. So rather than duct taping everything, you can just rip stuff up, put it back down again, and repair it that way. It's really it's kind of silly, and I don't like doing it. I'll probably do it because this is really probably the only solar I'm going to own this game. I'm trying to weld glass onto my frames. Oh god. It's probably the only solar I'm going to have this game. I'm just going to honestly just entirely wind power. It's basically what I do on Venus. I just discovered that solar is not needed. Wind is just superior. I mean, solar will still produce a lot more. Why did I cancel my tool belt? I'm just going to take it out of my angle grinder. I'm not going to leave that for now. I should grab those 2 extra batteries and just keep them on me. Oh no, I shouldn't. Inventory management's annoying on Venus because a whole line of inventory is just waste tanks. Like if I want to go out searching for ice, which I'm going to be doing not long from now. It's not actually not going to be that far away. When I go out searching for ice, yeah, I'm going to need a whole pile of waste tanks ready to replace them as I go. I can't spend huge periods of time out there searching for resources until I have a large number of extra waste tanks and I have a spare oxygen tank. So anyway, I've laid the foundations, so my atmospherics are going to go along there. I'm going to have to fill my oxygen up in a tick. Let's just get the right resources in the right machine. So it's going to be steel and silicon mainly. I'm just going to put everything in here, honestly. So, because I'm going to want to make atmospherics as well. So what I want is some tanks, but I want insulated tanks. How much silicon do I actually have? I have enough for 2 tanks. So I need to go silicon mining. I'm going to get another tank and I'm going to fill it with oxygen. This workspace needs redoing. This is not a very nice workspace to work in. Machine there, machine here, and getting stuck on these corners all the time. It's fairly annoying. I don't need to babysit that because I'll run out of silicon. I want a tool manufactory. I think I know what that requires. And yeah, honestly, I'll just get these tanks in place for now. The tool manufacturer is for the paint, so I can paint different tanks and pipes different colors. So I color code it all, so I just know at a glance what is what. It makes it easier. You don't accidentally end up sticking your oxygen pipe in with your coolant or anything like that. Yeah, but pretty much I'm just going. Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm pretty much just going to lay these out, all 6 tanks and 6 atmospherics. I have to get back inside. Yeah, because of that, air tank low. On active vent, suck it out. So I can't leave it to the last second to... Oh, I should have built... okay, I'm going to fill this tank with oxygen right here. So let's get that ready. Okay, and I want to get a gas sensor in here with a monitor telling me the gas pressure, so I don't have to pull my tablet out every single second. So yeah, look, my oxygen froze at 54. All good. And I'm gonna fill this with oxygen as well. And now I've got 2 oxygen tanks to work with. My biggest problem is waste tanks. So let's get these emptied really quick. I want to paint this because I don't want to accidentally chuck my spare oxygen tank into here without thinking. If I paint it white, I know I'll never chuck it in here. Anyway, this is all done. Let's get this here. Let's chuck it up there. Let's go here. Let's get all that in there. So I'm already accumulating quite a bit of oxygen in there, 194 moles. Let's take this out. I've got spare oxygen tank now, so 2 more spare waste tanks would be nice. Maybe just one more, actually. One more spare waste tank, not two. I've got this kit locker on me still. I want to chuck that down, probably behind this wall somewhere, and I'll throw that in it as well, rather than having junk sitting in the corner. Water. Just get my water. This is my chill room. This is my I can do whatever I want room. I can take my time, charge the batteries up, have a drink, have some food. Feels good. I need to swap that over with the 600 credit card. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to do. I can't leave that lander out there too long with all the stuff on it, because storms will keep hitting it and hitting it and hitting it until it eventually disintegrates, and all the crates and things on it will just die. Honestly, that's probably... no, let's fill it up. There we go. Welders die very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to get myself an extra waste tank. I think I'll start on the tool manufactory, and I'm also going to put that locker down. So, yeah. All good, all good. Everything's pretty cruisy at the moment. Pretty happy with the way things are going. I think I've had a fairly good start to this run. I don't think I've made too many major mistakes. I've conserved all my oxygen. Pretty happy. Alright, so let's chuck this at the back here. I might just line this whole back. I know I can't line this whole back wall with lockers, because there's going to be pipes running in here. Pipes will generally run in through the sides. So, yeah. I also have to think about where my greenhouse is going to be later on. Honestly, it's probably going to be here. I need it adjacent to a vacuum room so I can have wall coolers. So yeah, maybe I want to move my atmospherics over one line, so this can all be greenhouse territory right here. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to stick this right in the middle. Okay, I got a locker. I can store some junk here, some stuff I'm not using right now. Yep. The radiators, honestly, should stay in the other room. Oh well, if I forget them, I forget them. Yep, let's just empty my inventory. This is good. But yeah, I think I actually want those up there. Well, rather than ripping these up, because they will eventually be used, I'm just going to create a 1, 2, 3, 4 more steel frames. Where are my steel sheets? And 4 steel sheets. See, they weren't wasted. I want one more waste tank, so let's get an extra canister. Now I'm going to get everything in here. And while everything's in there, I can start my tool manufactory. So here we go. This is good. This is my spare oxygen tank. Mustn't use that as waste. Let's get all the resources into here. Make my frames. And yeah, the rest of the stuff can go in slowly. Let's just get the... Oh, 28 iron only. I'm going to need more iron. I could extract the gases from it first if I want to. This is actually very hot in here. What is the temperature? Yeah, not enough for iron, unfortunately. But any gold or copper I suck up, I just get for free. So here's how I do this to extract the gases. I'll leave the lever down. It processes it all, and when it processes, all the gases come out. It's actually a way to you can arc furnace inside without... You can arc furnace inside without releasing any gases this way. I'm not going to do it, but grabbing the gases is always useful. I need a ton of X, and I think everything produces X when you process it. Let's go back to filling this up with stuff. Yeah, it's not iron frames I'm making. I'm making steel frames. Gosh, was I really about to make that mistake? Let's get this in here. Because I'm not making a giant solar array, I don't need as much steel as I would normally need. If I was on like Europa or something, If I was on like Europa, where even then, wind is better on Europa. Let's say Mimas or Mimas. I'm not actually sure how it's pronounced. Mimas. If I was on Mimas, I'll call it Mimas because it sounds too close to Venus otherwise. If I was on Mimas where there's no atmosphere, obviously windmills are useless. You have to use solar arrays. I end up using a heck of a lot of steel on like giant like solar arrays. I have the sun tracking, the automated sun tracking, but it's still like it's 14% power or something. 14% of the normal solar power that you would normally get on Mimas. I think it's 14%, or was that the solar angle? I can't remember. It's like 15-20% of what you would get from like Venus. So you have a lot of them, and you can't use wind. So you end up using an enormous amount of steel on that. Here, my steel is going to go into infrastructure, which is a good thing since particularly the pressure is so high. It's very dangerous using iron walls and things here on Venus, and iron windows are just out of the question pretty much. If you accidentally drop the pressure of your base a little bit too low, you blow windows out. Bit more. I don't mind. I kind of want to drill all this stuff up. Just see what's down there. I don't like the idea that I'm trapping like iron and maybe some gold or something inside here. Anyway, what was I doing? I won't need you for a while. I should put the coal away. And let's just get this. So yeah, I've decided my atmospherics is going to extend out to here. I wasn't thinking when I placed it down. My greenhouse needs to be adjacent to the vacuum room. So this is all going to be part of my future eventual greenhouse. Right now it's just a place to stand. I'll start with a small greenhouse first and then extend it slowly over time. So these tanks are going to extend all the way out to here. Now I want a tool manufactory. Let's keep this open so I can see what's going on with my waste tank and my mainly my waste tank. Tool do. I really need, I've already talked about this. I really need to improve this workspace a bit. Rip up these machines and put them in better locations. It's actually not bad out here. It's just this thing needs to be dragged across, and I think I'll put machines here and here. Are you done yet? Oh no, the manufactories take forever. Not forever, but they take a long time. I'm just going to switch this out so it doesn't cause me problems in a few seconds. And let's start ripping this thing up. I'm not sure what I need. Hand drill. And let's just make a more pleasant workspace. Angle grinder. Of course, it has no battery. We'll just quickly pop that up. This battery is just perpetually full. You can see the amazing power of the wind right there. This doesn't need to be full. Green is fine by me. I'm going to swap these out because I can. Angle grind. Is this thing done yet, or is it close? No. We need wire cutters now. There's my wires. Now we need an angle grinder again. And finally a wrench. And that's deconstructed. How close are we? Still far away. Just give me a little bit of work area. What about here? How's that? That's comfortable. Stuff is gonna go in there, and it's gonna pop out. It's gonna pop out there, right in front of my battery. That's fine. It's nice and cozy, isn't it? Really, really nice little cozy setup. I got my arc furnace going on here. We'll chuck it in there. Did I leave anything in there? Because I'm about to rip that up. Oh, you're done. So I've got my pipe bender there. I'm going to nice and comfortably stick this right next to it. I might leave a bigger gap than normal rather than having to sneak through. Probably here is good. Yeah, there. It gives me plenty of walk space. I'm actually a bit annoyed that these are it's a little too cozy for my liking. I can't fit through this gap here, but I can fit through here. And am I really going to rip this up to move it over one space? Oh gosh. Okay, wasting time. I'm just gonna, because it's easy to rip stuff up and put stuff down. This is also actually very comfortable. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What am I want to get this built ASAP, and I want to get it hooked up because I'm going to start churning out atmospherics with it. So let's just hurry. Let's just rush. We'll get that in place. It's mainly welding torches for this stuff. Welding torch sheets, then cables go in, and then welding torch plastic. Screwdriver to finish it off. Okay, we're all set. Let's start churning out stuff. Atmospherics. I need more silicon before I can get more tanks, so I would like 4 more tanks, obviously. I'm going to need a water tank at some point. I don't want to rely on that portable water tank. I'm going to have a proper water tank set up somewhere. Probably on the very end of that, actually. Oh, no, because my greenhouse is going to start small. Okay, atmospherics. Really chill episode, this episode. They take forever. I've got all the time in the world to do stuff. Oh, whoa. Chuck that in there. Let's just get that all. Oh no, I forgot. When you connect up cables like that, it stops whatever your current task is. It creates like creates a temporary power outage. Air tank low. I'm on top of that, my friend. I have another one ready to go right here. Welding torch and 2 iron sheets. Where did I put my iron sheets? They must be in this back cupboard right here. Air tank critical. There we go. And I can just swap this over. More oxygen. Thank you. I've created 1. I need 6? 5, because I've already got 1 inside there. I need 5. Cable coil. Oh, do I need plastic? Oh, what am I doing? Where are my plastic sheets? Did I use... I did. I used all my plastic. So I got atmospherics. Second... Wait, what's happening here?
Waste tank. Caution.
I'm out of copper. Okay, I need to go mining. I need silicon, copper. I need plastic really quick. I've got silicon in here. Let's dump it in there. Let's quickly grab some plastic. I just need 2, I believe. Oh, it doesn't say. Nope, stop. Oh, I made 3. Okay, well, I have to make 4 now. Got no choice, because I don't want to have that half a plastic thing there. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use it on walls anyway later on. End up using a lot of plastic this game. Ay, what am I doing? Screwdriver. Okay, I think I need gold and iron for paint. And we're going to start with white paint. I'm just going to leave my waste tanks yellow. Just want some white paint. Got to make sure I don't paint anything inside my vacuum room because it releases X into the atmosphere when you paint things. There we go. And I'll be going without oxygen for a short time.
Air tank critical.
There we go. It's all good. And air tank fixed. That would have heated up my oxygen actually, and you can see my temperature's going up. So I didn't really think that through. I should have painted it in the airlock. That's where I should have painted it.
Critical. Temperature
It's
high.
all good. It's all good.
Temperature critical.
Stop panicking.
Temperature high.
Gosh, she's such a panicker, isn't she? Okay, so next big project is mining. Copper and gold is free. Furnacing. Let's get this out of here. I'm not going to need more paint for a while. I mean, I could start painting those tanks as I chuck them down. It honestly wouldn't be an issue if I did. Let's turn that off to conserve power. Uh, I haven't even figured out which tank is which just yet, so I'm not gonna stress about painting tanks. Let's make use of my cupboard space. Plastic, iron. Why have I got 2 stacks of glass? Um, okay, so that I've got my 2 oxygen canisters. I should make a renaming tool. Did I shove everything in my pipe bender? Of course I shoved everything in my pipe bender. How much does a labeler cost? Labeler? 2 gold, 1 gold, 2 iron, which I had in there a split second ago. Okay, yeah, you guys are all watching some very inefficient play right now as I stupidly fill a machine up and then empty it again, and yeah, I empty it out of here, stick it into there, empty here, to stick it back into here again. Fantastic, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to need to get some batteries off my lander. Honestly, I want to start dragging a lot of stuff off my lander. No, we want... No.
Hydration critical.
I make that mistake so often. So crazy. Just chilling. Alright. This is... most of the stress is gone, to be honest. I'm quite happy. I need to empty waste tanks soon. I do want one more waste tank. Do I? No, this is going to become a waste tank later on, and so is that. I'm actually, because propellant, I'm going to use a smart canister. Oxygen, I'm going to use a smart canister. So that and that are both going to be waste tanks as well as this. So I'm going to have a bunch of waste tanks. What was I doing? I'm getting batteries. I can't label anything without power. There should be 2 batteries. Okay, I've never even opened this crate yet. So there we go, 2 batteries. I'll chuck one straight into the labeler already. Let's actually start emptying some of these things as well. This land is not going to survive forever. And swap over my credit cards. That's going to be sold to a trader to buy some plants at some point. There we go. We got portable air conditioner, portable scrubber. I probably won't use the air conditioner, but I definitely will use the scrubber. Oh, it's not definite, but it's very likely that I'll use a scrubber. That's my communications crate. I'm not going to grab anything out of there yet. These iron walls are honestly not going to be used ever. They're going to be recycled. I know, you start with 30 iron walls. I'm going to recycle a lot. I just won't use them this game. Let's no, I want these in hand because I'm going to be throwing them on the ground. This is going to be sold. Some of my crates will be sold, not all of them. The fire extinguisher, I've never ever used a fire extinguisher before. I've never had anything on fire before. Spare battery, good to hang on to. This I'm going to be using. So the only thing I haven't done yet is I haven't moved my electro pin over a little bit, which I'll do. I'll probably do next episode. I want to at least partially empty this thing right now. I want that. That's important. Duct tape. Oh, yeah, I could be using that to fix the solar panel rather than drilling it up and putting it back down again. This console, honestly, I'm going to put it in this room, and I'm just going to set up an automatic, just a console that tells me the pressure in the room, so I know when it's a vacuum. So I don't have to keep dragging out my tablet all the time, which is a pain. Here we go. Kit door. Oh, I created 2 doors, and I start with 2 doors. It's not like I'm not going to use them. I will use them. This is going to be recycled. Yeah. This is going to be sold. I would sell the fire extinguisher too, but it sells for so little that it's not worth selling. And airlock will be used later. This is going to be sold. I'm going to sell that. I'm not going to use a portable solar panel. Okay. Just grab a little bit more stuff off my
Waste
lander.
tank. Caution.
I'm not going to empty the whole thing. I don't actually have the space to empty the whole thing. That's a waste tank caution. Okay, I got to get indoors. Oh, tracker. I'm going to need that. I'm going to set up a beacon. I'll be doing that soon, actually, setting up the beacon. I need to get indoors because all my waste tanks are full. I mean, I could chuck waste in my spare oxygen tank. So, I do actually have this whole tank here available. I just, the main thing is also my oxygen's running out. I do have more time than I thought. I panicked too early. Okay. There was a little bit of coal in here. I can't chuck these in here. Ices, when they're not in your belt, just melt. You just lose it. Okay. What else do I need for this? I need a gas control. Which, how much does that cost? Sorry, a gas display. Let's write down display. 1 gold, 1 iron, 5 gold, 5 copper. Yeah, I got a little bit. Next episode is just going to be mining, pretty much. That's my thing, mining. I shouldn't bother chucking the steel in there since I don't need to. Waste tank's about to be full. I'm going to use my oxygen tank. Not the one I'm currently breathing, but the one that's empty. Gas display. Let's grab one of those. I can do a lot while I'm in my chill room. This way. Gas display. That's good. Make sure there's no materials.
Waste tank. Critical.
Yeah.
Temperature. High.
Make sure there's no materials on the ground because a storm will damage them, which obviously would be bad. So there's no materials on the ground. My oxygen tank's almost done. I just want to drill up these 2 crates before I hop into my chill room. No one rewind the video and see what I just did then. Just don't. Just pretend that I played perfect. Yeah, I want to fill that up and chuck it in my cupboard and just have an extra bottle of water. I'm almost out of oxygen. I need to throw that there, throw these in with the other crates, which I put there and there. Let's put these down here. My character's dying of thirst. It doesn't matter. It's not an issue. These are all waste canisters that are full. Gas display I take with me. Card I'll take with me. I've got the modder and stuff in the airlock already, don't I? Fantastic. I was thinking ahead. I can't even remember doing that, to be honest. But, yep. Thank you, past me. You are smarter than future me. It's okay. Once we got a vacuum here, it'll all be, once again, chill. There we go. Chill time. Let's turn that off. And, yep, oxygen filling time. Okay, so this has been, I've been putting waste in here. So this one here, okay, well, let's empty these waste tanks first before we do anything else. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to replace that one with this one. I'm going to empty this one next. 8. I'm going to leave this in for extra long. I don't want anything in this tank at all. This is an oxygen tank. I built the labeler so I can, this one, so I can call it canister oxygen. And finally, this one here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's not 8. That one took longer. What? I must have just miscounted. Okie dokie. Let's fill up my oxygen tanks. How much do I get this time? Yeah, so there's now a lot of oxygen in here, and this is not going to give me as much. Also, you got to remember there's like 500 moles trapped in that little pipe there as well. You got to keep that in mind. Okay, so let's throw that one on. This one here is also going to be oxygen. What temperature is this? It's fine. And
Health low.
yeah, health is fine. Fine, I'll deal with that right now. Slurping sounds. This is going in my cupboard outside as emergency water. I've got water on me. I've got 2 in my chill room. I'm going to have 1 in the cupboard outside. I want to just rename this really quickly. It's going to get cold sitting there like that, but it doesn't matter. Um, Air tank, canister. We're just going to say canister oxygen. I think that way they're both identical. Confirm. Not quite identical. What? I wonder what temperature this is getting to. It should be cooling down. Yeah, it's cooling down on the floor. This is called canister oxygen, and this is called canister oxygen. Fantastic. I can tell the difference between the two because watch, when I pick it up and drag it, it'll be yellow. See? Whereas if I pick up and drag the other one, so I'll chuck this on the ground, it'll be white. See? Um, it's kind of weird. The color that it starts off as it when you drag it around, it stays that color, even though you've changed its color. It's a bit annoying, but it's okay. Yeah, no more waste tanks. That goes in the cupboard. All good. I'm at the 40-minute mark on this episode, so I can actually call an end to this. That's going in the cupboard outside. Just a few little housekeeping duties that I can do. I'm going to be mainly hitting this, so I want my monitor to be right here. I can use an ordinary console or a console monitor. Is this upside down? I can never tell. I didn't bring any glass with me, so I can't actually finish this anyway. I think that's upside down. I think it's actually meant to go the other way around. Okay, I'll figure it out later. Let's just drill it up. You gotta remember, I need glass. I need 1 glass for the monitor. The plan is to have just a monitor here telling me the pressure of the room. And I'm going to have a sensor here, a gas sensor. I can't see where it's being placed. Right here, probably. Just down here, maybe. Anywhere here would be fine. So I just stick a gas sensor here, for instance. It kind of goes through the wall. These cables will be perfect on the other side. Let's go here and then connect it up to this cable line here, which I need this thing open to do. And now this gas sensor will tell me the pressure in this room. Let's just relabel it. Let's just rename it. And we'll just call it the chill room gas sensor. There we go. And we'll just call this the chill room active vent. Come on. Chill room active vent. There we go. And I'm going to have a monitor here. This thing is going to be right here. I'm going to put it down for now. I might need to turn it around. I got a feeling it's supposed to go like this. That actually looks right to me. I'm not sure. I'll find out when I put glass on it next time I play, but let's just chuck the gas display in there and the data disk in there for now. Good storage location for them. Next thing I need is some glass to finish this off, and I have to cable that up, and I'm running short on cables. Okay, so this is the end of this particular episode. I'm just going to be sticking some batteries in here. I hope you're all enjoying the series, and if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. I love it when people backseat game this particular game because there's just so much I don't know. There's a lot I do know, a lot I figured out for myself, but there's still so much I want to learn. Okay, so we'll just stop there. Let's just leave this battery charging, or we'll turn this off. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Oh, bye.